I'm so tired of these things. I would much rather change a poopy diaper blowout than new wheels. Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you checking in. On this episode, we have wheels. And we also did the back fender. Unfortunately, my old recording device decided to barf on that. That's why I got the Sony. But I'll show you what we have. It's right here. It's nice and pretty. So let's take a look at what we have. So there is the back fender. And it's just loose right now. But that's where it is. Got everything run. Ready to go on. And the masterpieces, 2 wheels with some Continental twin Duros on there. Big meats. And I pinched the tube on this twice, perforated it, had to get a new tube. So yeah, I don't like doing wheels, but it's part of the job. So you just do it and you do it. But we've got 2 really good wheels, got new spokes, new nipples from Buchanan's. And they were really good to work with. They matched it up, and even though we had a little bit of a difference on one of the spokes for the rear, they made a brand new set for me and sent it out post haste, no charge. Very good. Highly recommended. I won't ever probably build another bike without them. So, not a paid endorsement, nothing. So, anyway, so that's what we have. Let's take a look and see how we got to here. Alright, so now it's time to lace up some wheels. This is the front wheel, and as you can see, I've got the spokes out. They go on the long side, and I've already marked these so I know which one goes in and which one comes out. This entire plate's going to have to come off, but I've already loosened everything up, so we'll get that done. And I just wanted to show you the difference in the actual spokes. You can see this has a little bit of a J bend, while this is a 90. And just for comparison, see that? So you got to make sure which one goes where. Oh, how about that? Look at that. That's great. They're not the right size. Okay, so as you saw, we have a little bit of an issue with the nipples, and so I opted to buy a whole new set of spokes and nipples from a reputable company, and they have been delivered, so we're going to rebuild this front wheel, but we're going to do it outside. I have some solar panels that are going up on the house, and my shop is full of all of their gear. So we're going to do this outside, al fresco. And I also have a new little camera that I'm using. It's a little Sony ZV-1, and we'll see how it records. The original that I was using was having some problems. So we're going to go with a little bit better setup, and let's get you set up and go start building up this wheel. Alright, so let's see what's on. See these have a little bit of rust on, so there it goes. Let me show where it goes. So that should be. Oh, work around. Wait, you can 1, 2, 3. Okay. Over there. Okay, after realizing my mistake, I kind of redid these things, and these are supposed to be every other hole. These J's are supposed to be every 4, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 90s on the inside are going to the middle between those, and then that just goes all around. Now we're ready to flip and do the other side. Okay, we've had a little relocation here so that I get some shade so it films properly. So we've had to redo this a couple different times. I had to take all the spokes back out and reference some documentation because these things are really crossed up. Whenever I looked at the pictures, you have the inside and you have the outside, but whenever they are in, they're like this. They're very wide apart. I mean, like 120 degrees, 130 degrees instead of like 90. It's really wide, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 holes. 10 total holes between them. So we're going to try and redo it all at that and see if that actually works. And the reason I'm redoing it is the original holes that I was using, I had too much threads that I was trying to thread in, so I knew something was wrong, so I had to redo it. And whenever you put these together, especially on the old MT250s, CR250s, between these holes, this is a spoke pair. So that's where you got to kind of work from. So we'll try and do these, and you can see how these kind of line up. And we're going to try and get these going. So let's see. That looks a little bit better. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to go clockwise. And this will be easier. Up here. We'll be able to. I don't quite know how to do that. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, well, that is just really. Take it out. See it. I'm just do all those. Make sure they're on top. That's what I'm trying to do. Into 10 seconds. See there. Nothing to line for. People say this is not my favorite task of doing what I but it's not really close. More actually. I like this. One more. Yay. Okay, so we've got the wheel and the truing stand. I've tightened up the spokes just a little bit, making sure everything looks good and it's nice and even and tight. And we have pretty good, it's probably about 1 millimeter off. And so I'm going to go and tighten those up with my new little spoke wrench here. And get this all tightened up and then get ready to put on the rim cover for the spokes here. Put on a little rim strip cover and then put on the wheel. I found the degree inflates a little bit, makes it easier. Front rotations that way. So that means this has to go this side. This is the right side, that's on the left. So that's how you go. So this has to go in there like that. So we'll start getting it. Gently, I got some soap mark. This is my soap. And a little hot. Okay. Nice and yeah. It's like trying to dress a cat. I think I have to stand on this one, so I may have to take this one down and stand on it, so I'll bring it back. Whew, that was a rascal. So you know, in the last video I was lamenting about how expensive those Maguras were. Well, it just so happened a few weeks ago I was at the Fredericksburg Fandango here in Texas, and this guy was selling a bunch of used parts, and he had this for sale, and it's a Magura. I couldn't believe it. I saw it and I went, oh my gosh, no, wait, seriously, is that really it? But the best part is, $25.